And this is Ruby.
It's our special guest for today. I don't think I was here this day.
I don't think I was either, but I'm digging the glasses with the costume.
Right?
I was there.
Yeah.
We were fighting.
Poor Ashlyn, she can't hear us.
It was like so tight, like the whole thing was
Yeah.
really tight on her head, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say she will have earmuffs on.
This was filmed like in November too, so it was probably pretty cold as well.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it crazy how like deceptive Utah weather is?
Oh, totally.
This was November?
I'm pretty sure it was, yeah.
I think this was a reshoot from a previous day where it
Was
was
the day-
so
oh, yeah.
cold.
Yeah.
11/14.
Tanner, for the
Yeah.
fight scene, did you have to like touch up on all the fighting, or did you remember like how it went down?
Yeah, I had it at each one of my fight scenes. We would have to like go over it a few times before we ran
Yeah.
it. Well, each one of my like 13 fight scenes.
Right.
Kalen's such a good actor.
Did he always have the things on his belt? Because I thought those were yours.
Oh, yeah, no, he had him. Not as much though, because he didn't get wounded as bad as Sibcore did.
Micah.
But there's good old Micah. Is he doing a stand-in for Ashlyn?
He's just
Oh, we're
vlogging.
taking
Oh, here we
her
go.
off.
I don't know why I didn't expect her hair to be that short.
I'm sure it made it a lot easier for her.
Oh yeah, I
to
remember.
work with.
That's so cute. That's just taking it off.
There's good old director.
Did you do the makeup for Palpatine?
I did do the makeup for Palpatine. So the makeup's designed kind of the same way they did Return of the Jedi, so it only goes partway back on his forehead.
Okay.
Because the hood covers everything.
Here you are, John.
There I am.
He's so good at the voice. What?
Billy's not much of a dancer. Bless his heart.
Well, and being in that costume too, the armor.
Yeah. It was great. It was so crazy because we went on a Sunday and we basically had the entire building to ourselves.
Wow.
Wow.
We rolled in there. We talked to a few of the cops to make sure they were fine with the blasters, and then yeah, we had the whole thing basically to ourselves for hours, which made it super ironic on the day that we had all the problems.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know we actually will see that in one of the next clips. It was very interesting. Like we should have just done a Sunday or something.
Yeah, like it was so nice. Man,
Oh,
he
I
looks
love
menacing there.
Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. He's just doing his own thing.
Yeah. Besides the scenes that we shot for the film, we shot so much TikTok content.
I mean, you might as well, because how long does it take to put all that makeup on?
It's about a 2-hour process to get him into that. So yeah, usually when we do make it a day of it.
Look at this.
Steps. It's hard to do.
Yeah. I remember there was like one day where like we had to walk uphill and you guys were like in the costumes like
The
so-
children. So this is the next time we're filming at the Capitol where we had problems.
Right? Yeah, this was on a Saturday. And here's what surprised me about the Saturday. It just seemed like everybody in Utah was like, hey, let's go to the Capitol and have a picnic. The entire grounds were packed with people.
So many people.
Yeah, it was just like, who does that?
Every other person taking like a photo shoot of some kind.
Yeah, there was a lot of photo shoots going on.
That was the day to be there for everybody.
What was it that happened? Like the security guards came up and then it suddenly became an issue?
Yeah, even though we had permission and had permission for like a week, at some point during the middle of shooting, they just determined that we looked too professional.
Yeah.
And-
Too
and-
legit.
Too legit. So, yeah, they basically halted us until we agreed to pay for the location, even though it's public property and you should be able to film or do photos for free.
Yeah.
Which we did the other day with Palpatine. You know, we just walked in, had the place ourselves, and they didn't even say a thing about.
Basically, if it's like a for-profit production, then you have to like pay for it.
Yeah.
And so since we were too professional looking, they decided that if we were like a for-profit thing, we're literally losing money on this. Like, this is definitely
Yeah.
for volunteer. Like,
It's like,
come on.
if we had money, we could have paid for the rest of his robe.
Right.
Like the bottom foot of it's missing. I think this was while we were waiting to shoot again.
Oh yeah.
We sat around for like
I guess.
an hour.
And I just arrived with Del Taco, so we had a little something to hold us over.
Where was this? Is this?
This is
oh,
Silver
this is
City.
Silver City.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, look at those awesome stormtroopers.
I know. Whenever the Stormtroopers came on set, that's like when it really sank in for me that like this is a Star Wars fan film. Like it always kind of like solidified it for me.
It's not easy to run in armor. That's all I got.
It seems like it's not easy to do a lot of stuff in that armor.
Yeah.
James.
There we go. Just next Timmy. Was that Timmy? I think that was Timmy.
I still think this was one of my favorite locations.
It's so cool.
Yeah. Just playing with the rocks. This was a really cool location. This whole area was full of so much graffiti, so you had to like an hour before you're shooting, you had to walk around and like cover it all up.
Yeah. So, yeah, most graffiti was meant to cover something else up.
So that, you know, he's dead. He can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the
This scene has some
explosives.
really cool stunts this day.
I think it was pretty funny because I think the first one we set off, there was a couple people with their cell phones out, and by the time we got to the last ones, it seemed like everybody had their cell phones out.
Wait, we did like 4 takes of this.
I remember the first one, it went off, and there was like our cameraman and our sound guy, they were all standing off to the side, but I guess they weren't far back enough because it just exploded and all this debris just went on the camera and it was kind of scary for a second.
Oh, now we're at the Salt Flats.
Oh yeah.
This is my first time ever being at Salt Flats. It was really fun.
Hi, Billy.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, Billy!
you guys should have seen him this morning. He's cut his hair
Wow.
again.
What?
So
Like it's super short now.
it's closer. Yeah, it's closer this length than that length.
That's crazy.
You know, this was
That's so
honestly
sick.
my favorite part of the whole day was just watching Billy, you know, go from Stormtrooper into this role.
Yeah, he looks so good.
He did a great job.
Wow, the whole Jedi walk.
There was actually like, the director asked me if I wanted to be like on standby for this character, and I kept my beard growing out for it. But like when Billy came on set, I was like, no, this role is for Billy.
Yeah, he just looks so good.
He nailed the voice too. Like, perfect.
There's the other annoyance. The
The
car in
car.
the background.
Yeah.
Again, something I was surprised at. That it's the weekend and people just go out to the Salt Flats for a joyride.
Oh, I know. And like these guys, all the way from Italy.
This was pretty
Oh,
funny
that was
Hey.
cool.
because they just seemed amazed.
They were so excited. The thing's fun to drive.
It is. It's way more fun than it kind of deserves to be.
Honestly.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah,
a little
it's
go-kart,
not.
but-
It's not even that fast, but it's just like, I'm in a land speeder.
You see it in action on this scene.
This is such a sweet shot.
That's so
It looks so pretty.
Tanner.
Wow, that's gonna have to be way faster in the final product.
Oh yeah.
Take 2, marker.
How did I not draw on the clapperboard that day?
There's always an iconic
I mean, you were
Shawn.
I know, totally slacking.
You should have done
I
it
know.
too. Like,
You were just, you know,
2, marker.
busy, you know, helping with the purple makeup or something like that.
Yeah.
Dude, McKenna was a stud. Just showed up when we needed her.
Technically, nonetheless.
She did so good. I was there like when she was doing like the reshoots for the fighting, and she just did so good. She just picked it up so fast. It was just awesome.
So,
Am I more somber or am I smiling?
Ruby.
Anyway, thanks for watching.